Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Rollers of the Realm. I'm Nye. Time for us to go to the burial grounds.
Spooky little place.
It's meant to be, it's a burial ground.
There is nothing here for the living. We should not stay long.
Superstitious, are we? You expecting the witch to jump out of the wood?
Oh, well, I mean, kind of.
The witch. Or worse.
Bad things could happen here. So there is gold here, and that's why we are here, is to get money. How, you ask? Well, let's see if we can find some. Do you see the gold? I see the gold. It's up there. But luckily it's a safe place, so we're good. Good multi-ball. Could help out, right? Let's see. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to aim the balls off the, well, specifically, we're trying to aim, the rogue herself off one of these, launch pads and into the hole there. There we go. Now, keep in mind, we do have bats. Bats are a problem. Because they count as vermin, so they get rid of, stuff from me. There we go. There's one of those lit. I can't remember if this is necessary or not. Two of those lit. There's a potion up there. Whatever it is, I want it. We want to not fall out, because then I have to get back in here again, and that jump is not exactly easy. I want to see whatever that potion is. Agility. Okay, so just to make it easier for me to get up there. Because I have such amazing agility right now. This is what we have to do. We just have to knock into this thing over and over and over. Which isn't the easiest thing in the world. Why is this not getting me gold? Unfortunately, you bounce a lot when you're hitting this thing, so I can't just sit there and, unless, maybe I can do it as the knight. Can the knight just sit there? No, the knight gets bounced off too. And we got launched out, unfortunately. I'm not really able to get him where I need him to launch him up. Strike that! I think the knight's probably the best guy for this, honestly. Because if I can get him to get his skill up, it'll be actually never mind. Apparently it doesn't work on this particular screen. I was hoping I could use the knight's skill to just make it a lot easier for me, but apparently that doesn't work that way. We're up to 200 gold out of possible 400, or out of a required 400. And these bats are just driving me nuts. Come on. It's really hard to nail this shot, because it's one specific shot that you're trying to nail. And right now, I'm just trying to make sure that my rogue does not get launched too hard. Come on, there we go. I could probably... Ah, darn it, we got knocked out. I could probably set this up in such a way that I'm being launched directly into it. I just don't know how. Like, I could probably get the side flippers to just launch me off and back over and over and over. Like that, maybe? The altar has been emptied. And now we can leave. Hooray for us. So not too bad. We got a little bit of money. Brings me up to a total of 517. It's not really enough to do anything. Let's go to the maze. Forest maze. And launched.
Oops.
And lunched.
Let's try that again.
So what we need to do is we need to figure out in what order do we do things. Because we do have a maze here. Okay, so. Where do we want to go? Probably up here? I'm trying to remember how you do this one. Is it up there I had to do? You gotta go a specific direction for this, and I can't remember how you do it. If it was up there, or... Ah, there we go. That's what we need to do. We need to break that log. So let's see if we can get the knight up there somehow. He just doesn't want to move the way I want him to. There we go. Almost. There we go. And the knight shows up. See, just got to figure out how to make these work. Drop into there, and that drops me back here. That's not what I wanted. The knight will just keep on breaking things for me. He's really useful. That's why I think he's kind of the second most useful character in the game immediately after the rogue. Specifically for that reason. Because he just does stuff. The knight gets stuff done. We have found euphoric herbs for the healer. Increases agility and mana collection. That's useful. And we're done in this section. Just get ourselves gone. In there, please? Nope. Okay, fine. We'll go the long way around. I'm fine with that. Might need to be a little bit more agile, so we'll switch to, you guessed it, the rogue. Okay, we gotta break another, unfortunately we gotta break another log, which means I need the knight, which is irritating. That's fine, though. It's a very cool style, I think, the whole pinball mechanic here. Because, honestly, who's going to think of that? Let's make a pinball, let's make a pinball RPG. Who thinks of that? Now we're onto the river, and now we have enemies again.
Don't play stupid. Where's the outlaw camp?
Look, it's a new character.
Outlaws? Don't know anything about outlaws. Got no in-laws either. I'm a bit of a loner.
I really enjoy that joke.
I've heard enough. You can just all you want in the witch's court.
And so now that's the ranger, who they just killed.
They won't know what hit him.
Hey, I was not involved with this. You leave my flippers alone. Oh, damn.
Ancient, give me strength.
We're going to want to fix that real quick. Excellent.
Show some respect.
Get some mana. You'll notice that the healer does have a little bit of bite to her if you can actually make it happen. Did I get that? There we go. Okay. Switch out.
Yes, my friend.
And see if we can actually pull this off.
And you slow
There
down,
is
sir.
the backstabs I'm looking for.
Just a kid, eh?
One more. Come on. Just one more little backstab. That's all I want. There we go.
Much obliged. The Baron's men, they're driving everyone out.
I don't really... The Ranger's one of those characters I don't really like, both in terms of voice and in terms of ability.
They're looking for us.
I doubt the Baron would go to these lengths for a couple of outlaws.
Mm-hmm. There's something bigger afoot.
Speaking of outlaws, the militia intend to put their camp to the sword. Families are there, along with the thieves. They need to be warned.
For the sake of the innocent, we must go there.
Will you lead us to the camp?
Please? I appreciate it.
You can play the duckling, but I ain't much of a mother duck.
I beg your pardon?
Mother Duck. I like that.
Just follow me.
So we get the Hunter. So he's a medium-sized ball. He does very little melee damage, but he's maneuverable. The thing about him is that he has ranged attack, so he will constantly shoot at enemies while he's moving around. So I can deal damage even when I'm not directly touching people. He's also another multi-ball character. He has falcons. Let me just show that off in a second. Just gotta actually get him. There we go. So he has falcons. So he has multiple multi-balls here, which are good, but again, I'm bad at multi-ball. So he's not a character for me. Yeah, he's pretty okay, but he's not the character I want, you know? The other thing I don't like about him is his he's got a great accent, and they have a cool kind of character built up in terms of like his attitude and such. The problem I have with him is that the voice actor just didn't do much for him. She knows he's not doing much damage, but you'll notice that arrows occasionally fly out and he attacks enemies with them, which means that I don't have to be exactly accurate where I'm shooting him because he will take care of the rest. It's an okay thing, you know?
This is a turkey shoot. Can't outrun this.
Problem is his damage is really, really low, so he's kind of mad, you know?
Too quick for ya. Just a kid, eh?
So that is a gold charm. We want that. There we go. And let's see if I can get some backstabs going on here. Actually, you know what? Given the nature of things, we're just going to want to go straight to the knight. We get knocked into the river. That's fine. The river will gradually move me up to where I need to be. That's kind of the thing about this particular map, is that the river is what's moving you around. Just gotta wait for it. Unfortunately, we are playing as the knight right now. He is very heavy, so the river does actually have a lot of trouble moving him. Come on. There we go. A little bit more damage is required, and I'm having a little bit of trouble actually getting him where I need him to go. This is kind of where they want me to be using the ranger, which is fine. Notice I did get knocked back.
Let's get to it.
And I'll use the ranger, that's fine. I want to... There we go. 1,000 gold. And I can use the ranger. There's nothing amazingly wrong with him. He's just not fun. You know? Like, his major effect requires no input from me, and that's kind of why I don't like it. I could go falconing. But the falcons are downstairs, so I gotta wait for them to actually show up. And I immediately lose a falcon, which is, of course, helpful. Notice his damage is really low. I think if his damage was multiplied a little bit, if he had a little bit more damage, let's call it 1.5%, 1.5 times what he has now, then I'd actually think he's useful. But as is, he's there, but his damage is so low that I don't feel as if he's a big bonus to my party.
You can't hurt me.
That's not what I want to do, but I'm happy with it. I can come to peace with the fact that I use that ability. Come on, get me up there. This guy's blocking everything I'm throwing at him. On the good news, we have a ton of money. Okay, what they really want me to do here is they want me to use him, and they want me to falcon up to get the falcons to get behind this guy.
Can't outrun this.
Kind of like that. And nope, up. There we go. Open that up, and then we have to actually get up there. And it's not really helpful that I keep on launching myself directly into the, there we go, into the river there. Okay, there's another
Another
key.
Throw it away if you like.
So this is where the hunter really gets useful. He doesn't really get mana drained by bats and such, and the big cool thing about him is that he can just destroy vermin for us. So it's a really useful skill. It's one of the only times I will really try to make use of him, is specifically for that reason. There we go. Okay. Get ourselves into the water real quick, and then we're gonna go for that, treasure chest right there as soon as I can get ball to where I need it to be. Nope. Nope. No. What I need to do is that. Okay, come on. Drop down. I don't want to lose this gold multiplier. No. There we go. Dried fish with hunter, reduce mana cost of calling his pets. So what's very cool about the game is that the actual boards are constantly in effect, so that by calling the falcons in there, they can get up to higher zones, and I can actually they can actually be doing things in those higher zones while I'm on lower zones, or vice versa. This doesn't get used a ton in the game, but it's a cool fact. Okay, I was having so much trouble not getting up there earlier. Get me up there now. There we go. And progress to the next level. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the port. We do have 3370 in gold. I might save up to buy a new character. So, options for him. So we can get him the Falconer's Hood, which gets more Falcon damage, which is kind of useful. The Forcer's Cloak gives him, negative to reload, so he shoots more often. Anti-Venom Kit, plus 15% resistance to mana drain for the entire party. That's actually really good. Better reload. Sharpening Stone's good for almost everything he does. So increased melee damage, increased range damage, increased critical hit chance, extra damage multiplier. So he actually gets the rear attack multiplier a little bit. And extra rear attack chance, but it's only a chance of it. Better reload, and better damage to the Falconer. I think what we want to do is we want to pick up the Sharpening Stone for him, because it's just good for everything. And then we want to give him as the best reload we possibly can. We're going to have to use him. He's kind of a, we got to use him for stuff. So he does now 10 damage per reload, and he reloads every 1.1 seconds. Which is not good, but it's not bad. Okay, guys, when I see you guys next time, we're going to finish up the woods. I'll see you soon.